Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crystal Fieldhouse. Your UM-Flint Wolverines taking on the UM-Ann Arbor Wolverines. Tonight's matchup features two top teams. Updated rankings, Flint now in the top 45, climbing the rankings after a relatively successful trip. Ann Arbor only played a handful of games, looking to keep on the right track. 11-3-1 on that for them on the season. Let's head on down to ice level for game introductions and the national anthem.
Welcome to tonight's game between the Wolverines of Ann Arbor and the Wolverines of Flint. Starting for the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, number 8 from Rockford, Michigan, Owen DeVries. Number 13 from Oxford, Michigan, Gavin Poppy. Number 9 from Dexter, Michigan, Jamie Newton. On defense, number 4 from Troy, Michigan, Henry Bellagio. Number 18 from Detroit and Arizona, Greg Hurst. And in net, number 35, St. Michael, Minnesota, Aaron Locke. They're coached by Jacob Howard, Logan Gare, and Andrew Hepburn. Now, starting for your Flint Wolverines, number 20 from Buffalo, Minnesota, Juan Boxa. Number 9 from Fenton, Michigan, Brendan Miles. Number 22 from Noblesville, Indiana, on defense, number 2 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Nolan Placio. Number 12 from Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, Conlon Carpenter.
Just pull this thing right
And in net, number 1 from Manistee, Michigan, Alex Noble.
What? If we talk loud enough, they can't.
University of Flint Wolverines are coached by Nick Parsons and assistants Joe Berry, Tom Carvalho, Joseph Pano, and Dan Smith.
Well, I think they want to hear the.
Please stand for our national anthem.
Pleasantries are over. Now it's time to get down to the action. Flint looking to continue to climb in the rankings as they approach playoff season coming up in just a few weeks. Not sure if you can feel the energy at home. The crowd is rocking here at Crystal Fieldhouse. The music is blasting. I'm sure you can feed off that energy. Joining me in the booth today is the cutest 5-year-old I know, Ava Garvalia. She'll be hitting the goal horn tonight, hopefully many times in favor of our Flint Wolverines. Now on the ice to start for U of M. UM-Flint, that is. Juan Baxa, centered by Brennan Miles, joined on the other wing by Wesley Jung. Puck is down. We are underway. Face-off won easily there by Flint. Dumped in. Juan Baxa pinches, trying to keep it down deep. Turned over. Ann Arbor with it now. Looking rink wide. Trying to stick handle through the neutral zone. Has it knocked off his stick. Dipsy-doos around Junk. Single-handedly walking into the zone, into the Flint zone, that is. Pushed into the corner by Placio. Wesley Jung with it now, trying to clear, unable to do so. Misfires. Ann Arbor will dump it back into the corner. Top of the right wing circle, they'll just back it in. Placio moving it along, tries to push it to Wesley Jung one more time. Flint unable to exit. Turned over at the circle, carried towards the slot, bumped off the puck by Juan Baxa. Shot ricochets around into the corner. Now rimmed again, left up to the point for Ann Arbor. They'll dump it back in. Backhanded out by Baxa. Ann Arbor will have to regroup. Flint trying to get a quick change. Gavin Rose hits it off the wall to Berger. Berger backhands it right to Ann Arbor. Here's Placio with it, stick handling across the blue line. Trying to get it towards the middle, knocked off his stick. Here's a chance for Rose. Save made, first shot of the game for Flint. Back the other direction is Ann Arbor. They'll chip it into the corner. Meisner is there to pick it up. Trying to push it up the far side wall, unable to do so. Ann Arbor holds. Back up to the point, lets one fly. Ricochets, save made. And the rebound put over the top. Meisner chipping it up for Berger. Trying to take a look. Just out of the reach of Rose. This one may go for an ice. It does. And 17:56. We'll take our first stoppage. Face-off controlled by Ann Arbor. Chipped into the corner. They'll pick up the loose puck behind the net. Cycling now behind the goal line, circling the wagons back towards the slot. Now to the point. Left wing circle. Tried to go rink wide. That puck's intercepted by Berger and knocked out of the zone. (17:27). We'll get another quick stop. Face-off will come all the way back down into the Ann Arbor end. Zach Potter on to take it for Flint. He has Moe and Hinkson with him. Controlled by Ann Arbor. They'll rim around. Meisner's there to pinch, backhanded. Back behind the net. Nobody there for Flint. Picked up by Ann Arbor. A pinching Hinkson keeps the puck in. But Ann Arbor still in control on the left wing side. Trying to clear misfires. Turned over to Bryce Moe. Rims it into the far corner. Picked up again by Ann Arbor. They'll flip up and out. Glove down by Hayden Rose. He'll regain the red line. He'll send it deep. Cycling behind the net is Ann Arbor. But Bryce Moe is there. He'll try to rim it. Ends up clearing instead. Flint will have to regroup on the delayed offside. Ann Arbor setting up behind their own net. Flushed out by Moe. Puck clears. Over the red line, they'll send it down deep. And Flint will set up shop behind their own goal now. Sent the length of the ice. Foot race. Is Steiger going to beat him? He does. Negates the icing. Pollock with it. Tried to push it to the slot. Nobody home. Away goes Ann Arbor. The left side circle hits the brakes, pushes it up top. Give and go. They'll cycle into the corner. On the near side wall now. Thrown towards the middle. Nobody home. Quick save made by Noble. Ann Arbor with it in the corner, trying to do work. Score. Had all day from the left wing circle, no pressure. Walked it right towards the slot. Let her wrister go. Top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies. It's 1-0 Ann Arbor. Flint looking to rebound. It's Brendan Miles on the draw. One back by Ann Arbor. It's a 3-on-2 coming into the Flint end. Tried to get fancy with it as he crossed the blue line. Ended up turning it over to Flint. Here comes Juan Baxa. He's all alone, 1-on-3, being manhandled, still with the puck. Chips it into the corner, leaving it for Placio. Placio loses an edge. Away goes Ann Arbor the other direction. Pinching in is Gavin Rose. He'll pick up the loose puck. He has Placio in the slot. Tried to get it for Berger there. Misfire, unable to get a shot away. Ann Arbor the other direction. Stopped at the blue line. Berger trying to get it over to Gavin Rose. Puts it out of his reach. No ice. Meisner picking it up for Flint. Chips it off the glass. It gets up and out. Tried to push it towards the slot. Turned over to Gavin Rose instead. Trying to push it for Blaine Gore out of his reach. Flint needs to regroup. Trying to push up and out. Rose with it one more time. Squeezed off the puck, but he may be able to pick it up loose. No. Ann Arbor with it. Sent the length of the ice. This one's going to go for an icing. Check that. Icing the other direction now. 13:26 to go. Face-off coming all the way back down in front of Noble. Some added discussion at the Flint bench. Seems to have everything sorted out now. Ann Arbor wins the draw. Pushed into the left wing corner. Flipped up over the glass. We'll get another quick stoppage. Potter on to take it for Flint with Hinkson to his right. And Bryce Moe to his left. Hinkson and Potter are amongst the leading point getters for UM-Flint. Bryce Moe with it, wristed off the post. Good chance there for Flint. Placio with it at the blue line, tries to chip it down to Potter. Out of his reach, bounces into the corner. Pinching is Carpenter, puts it behind the Ann Arbor net. Loose puck for Hinkson, has it knocked away. Bounces over Placio's stick. It goes the length of the ice. Top of the blue line, wristed, save made by Noble. 12:21 remaining. Great rush, great chance there for Flint. As I mentioned, Austin Hinkson amongst the leading point getters for Flint. 19 points on the season, 11 of which are assists. Tried to kick it over to Bryce Moe, who's the one that clanged it off the post. Bryce Moe, leading penalty getter for these Flint Wolverines with 51 PIMs on the year. He's in to take the face-off now. Pushed to the wall, won by Ann Arbor, but turned over quickly to Flint. Potter with it, up to Hinkson, across the blue line. He has Moe with him, pushes it into the corner. Pressured by Ann Arbor. Some funny business in front of the net. Hinkson got tied up. Flint may be getting a power play here, I would assume. They are. First power play opportunity of the night for the Wolverines. They're in control off the face-off. It's Carpenter. Back to Carpenter one more time, playing catch with Baxa. He'll walk. Wristed right into the lunch muscle of the Ann Arbor goaltender. Gore with it behind the net now. Baxa walking, gives it to Carpenter. Playing catch one more time. Baxa with it, top of the circle. Now to the point. Lets one go, trickles just wide. Rimmed around, caught there by Jung. Back up top now for Carpenter. Lets one go again, off both posts. Rebound for Baxa. He scores! Juan Baxa buries the rebound home. And this game is tied 1-1. Hinkson giving chase now, but Ann Arbor still picking up the loose puck. Into the neutral zone, it's Meisner. He'll chip it. Big hit made by Bryce Moe, but the puck continues out. Ann Arbor with it, across the blue line. He's one-on-one with Meisner. Stick handles into the corner. Tried to get fancy, put it through his legs, hit it off the post. Drag to the ice. Flint's going to get a penalty here of their own with 10:05 to go. Bryce Moe heads to the penalty box, slashing the call. Add 2 minutes. He's now at 53 penalty minutes. Taking some time to get the penalty up on the board. There it goes. Face-off won by Ann Arbor. They'll have it now. Push towards the circle and shot just wide. Working to the left wing side. Wristed off the mark. Loose puck controlled by Flint. Miles will send it out. Into the corner. He'll hit the brakes and curl back towards the point. Miles gets a stick on it. Forces him to make a turnover. Carpenter with it now. He'll push it. Still shorthanded. He's the only one giving pressure. Ann Arbor going the other direction. Good pursuit by Carpenter. Forces Ann Arbor into the corner. Palacio now, he'll rim it. Under a minute to go in the penalty. Flint going for a change. Power play unit number 2 coming on for Ann Arbor. And sent the length of the ice by Meisner. Met there at the circle. Good pressure. Hayden Rose with it now. Trying to rim it, kept in. Back towards the right wing side. Shot, save made by Noble. With 8:12 to go. Some confusion on the Ann Arbor side. Not sure who's supposed to be on. They've got it settled now. Ann Arbor in control, working the right side. Shot off the glove and bounces over the net. Here's a chance now. As the penalty expired, Pollock came on for Bryce Moe. And almost had a nice little breakaway. Almost. 7:56. Gavin Rose on to take the face-off. One over to Pollock. He'll push it up to the point for Garner. Garner sent it down deep. Battle on the near side wall goes in favor of Ann Arbor. Reversing flow. Palacio and Berger are there to keep it in. Chipped out now. Garner with it. Lets one fly. Goes back behind the net. Away goes Ann Arbor. Knifed into the corner by Noble. Big hit made by Gavin Rose. Rose will go for a change. Here's a loose puck now for Berger. Quick shot and a save made. Good opportunity there for Berger. Reverse flow. It's Blevins with it. Pushed up to Baxa. Now Zhang. Leaves it for Carpenter. Misfire. Loose puck with Baxa now. Cycling it for Miles out of his reach. Turned over to Ann Arbor. Tied up along the wall. Roughing the call here. Interesting. As Wesley Jung going to the box. Face-off one back by Flint, but picked up by Ann Arbor. Pausing at the half wall, they'll push back behind the Flint net. Back to the point. That one will ricochet out. Here's a chance now. Potter with it all alone. Short-handed. Backhanded. Oh, kick save. Rebound chance for Potter and another save made. Another grade A scoring opportunity for Flint. With about 1:30 remaining in the penalty. One back by Ann Arbor. They'll carry out right wing side. Into the Flint end, still with it. Tried to push towards the slot, stopped there by Garner. Loose puck in front. Bounces to the top of the circle. Misfire, but Ann Arbor still in control. Back to the point. He'll walk the line, chip it back right wing side. Walking to the dot, shot, save made. Ann Arbor still in control, near side wall. Tried to throw it toward the slot, intercepted by Miles. Less than 20 seconds remaining in the penalty. One last chance here on the power play for Ann Arbor if they move quickly. Met at the line by Palacio and knocked to the ice. Flint back to full strength. Gavin Rose coming on. Turned over. It's Meisner with it. Muscled off the puck, but he gets it to Gavin Rose. Just out of his reach. Berger coming in to deliver a hit. Gore with it now. Lets one go. Shot save made. Loose puck. And it's a score! Blaine Gore putting home a rebound. Makes it 2-1. Flint. It looked like the goaltender had it. I didn't see it. Squeaked out on the other side. And Blaine Gore able to put it home. Two-1 the score, 3:40 to go in the period. Another loose puck picked up by Juan Baxa. He's got Hayden Rose with him now. Gets it up to Jung. Tried to push it into the corner. Picked up by Ann Arbor. Miles putting on the pressure. They'll go D to D behind their own net. Now they'll exit, but loose puck bounces in favor of Carpenter. To his partner, Hayden Rose. Over to Jung. Has it knocked off his stick. And it'll go up and out of play. A seemingly slow start for the Flint Wolverines has turned into a 2-1 lead relatively quickly. Chance now for Bryce Moe, just out of reach. Kept in at the line by Blevins. Gavin Rose trying to push it up the far side wall. Another one bounces up and over the boards, this time into the Ann Arbor bench. Loose puck turned over to Flint. Here's Wisniewski with it. He's 1-on-3, but he had Steiger with him. Had it knocked off his stick, though. Delayed offside. Ann Arbor with time. They'll carry right wing side. Gain the red line. They'll dump. Behind the net, Palacio trying to move it. Turned over to Ann Arbor. They're still in control. Reversing flow behind the net. Thrown towards the slot. Here's a chance. Save made by Noble. With 2 minutes to go in the period. Knocked out of the zone, Bryce Moe in pursuit. Along with Hinkson. Creates a good turnover. Potter will dump it deep. Hinkson with it now in the corner. Leaves it for Moe. Bumped off the puck, but kept in by Garner. Offside with 1:16 to go. Both squads going with some personnel changes. Gavin Rose on to take it for Flint. He's got Melody and Berger alongside him. Face-off won by Ann Arbor, though. Berger trying to backhand it. Goes into the hands of Ann Arbor. Dumped in on Noble, forced to hang on to it with 58 seconds remaining. Push to the wall, Flint trying to rim it. Berger will pick it up. Able to get it to Rose, who will carry. Now pass it to Melody. Chipped into the corner. Gavin Rose still on it. Trying to backhand it towards the slot. Melody with it now. Stick handling back into the corner. Trying to find a lane to get it back towards the slot. Unable to do so. Ann Arbor heading the other direction. 30 seconds to go. And Flint back on the PK. I believe tripping was the call this time around. Ann Arbor in control off the draw. 30 seconds to go. Into the left wing corner. They have a lane up top. Push it now to the right wing side. Back up top once more. Lets it go. Wide left. Thrown towards the slot, knocked down, but still another chance for Ann Arbor. Flint unable to clear, kept in by the linesman. Doesn't matter. The time will expire. And we'll go to the first break with your UM-Flint Wolverines. On top of the UM Ann Arbor. Wolverines 2-1. You're watching Flint Hockey on the Blue Chip Sports Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second period about to get underway. Our apologies for the longer than normal intermission. There's another game going on here at Crystal Fieldhouse in the other rink, and it tied up the Zamboni for a little bit. But nonetheless, we're back at it. We're back out here. Flint will start the second period on the penalty kill, 1:29 remaining there in the penalty. Ann Arbor so far tonight 0 for 3 on the power play. Flint will look to keep them off the board in that statistic. Quick shout out, UM-Flint's own Justin Zeider watching from home tonight. Shout out Big Z. And we're playing hockey here in the second period. Ann Arbor in control. They'll carry left wing side. Poked away by Hayden Rose. Good stick. Backhanded opportunity. And the net comes off with 19:35 to go. For those wondering the temperature inside Crystal Fieldhouse today, I believe it's -20. It is colder than it is outside. I promise you that. Sent the length of the ice, less than 1 minute remaining in the penalty. Ann Arbor looks to carry, pushing right wing side. One-on-one with Placio. Forced around the back of the net. Still with the puck. Circles all the way around, back to the top. Redirected in front. Great save made by Noble. Curling and chipped back into the corner. Less than 30 seconds to go in the penalty. Back to the top. Wristed, redirected wide. Puck still loose. Ann Arbor with the rebound. Walking off the post. Net seems to be off after that shot. Rebound bounces, but not quite out. Kept in at the line. Penalty expires. Flint back to full strength. Lets one go over the top of the net. Puck will bounce all the way around and out. Picked up by Gavin Rose. He'll take a hit at center. Puck keeps on going. Wisniewski with it now. Pumps the brakes at the red line. Trying to curl. He's 1-on-3. Turned over to Ann Arbor. Placio chipping it off the wall. And this one goes out of play at 18:04 to go in the period. We'll have to keep an eye on that net in the Alex Noble end of the ice. Does not appear to be very well set, at least in the first 2 minutes here of the period. Face-off controlled by Flint, although Bryce Moe has his pocket picked. Across the blue line comes Ann Arbor, trying to stick handle towards the middle, met there by Meisner. Up now for Hinkson. Hits the blue line, lets one go. Glove down, 17:45 to go. Flint gets their first shot of the period. Ann Arbor's away, 3-on-2. Met there by Gardner. Lets one go. That net is off its moorings again. Ann Arbor still in control now. The whistle blows. Again, we'll have to keep an eye on that net. It's already come off 3 times here in the second period. Controlled by Ann Arbor, but tied up, didn't get a good shot away. Away goes Flint. Bryce Moe with it. Tried to get it to Hinkson in the slot, turned over. Here comes Ann Arbor, flipping up and over the top of Gardner. Meisner misses on that one. Loose puck going to Ann Arbor. They'll shoot it over the top of the net. 16:50. Lots of stoppages here early in the goings of the second period. Flint comes out with Blaine Gore, Brennan Miles, and Juan Baxa up front, along with Blevins and Jung. Excuse me, check that. Palacio on the backside. Chance for Ann Arbor, redirected wide. Still in control behind the net. Met there by Miles. Battle on the near side wall. Cycling down low. Thrown towards the slot, but turned over. Palacio able to chip it up to Baxa now. 2-on-2. The other direction. Baxa bumped off the puck. Picked up by Palacio. He'll carry. Looking for an open man. Drops it back for Baxa. He'll carry it now. Lets one go right into the chest of the Ann Arbor goaltender. Here's Wisniewski with it now. Across the blue line, left wing side. Gets to the dot, lets one go. Kick save. Rebound right out in front. Nobody there to bury it. Flint has already scored once tonight off of a rebound opportunity. Loose puck. Nobody seemed to want it there. Now Meisner trying to clear. Kept in at the blue line. Walking towards the middle, lets one fly, wristed by Alex Noble. Won by Flint. They'll backhand it up and out of the zone. Wisniewski sends it deep. Steiger is there to pick it up. Turned over to Ann Arbor. They'll go behind their net and carry out far side. Through the neutral zone, met there by Hayden Rose, who falls. Gets tied up. Still able to get back and make a good play. Puck kept in at the blue line. Here's Meisner with it now, trying to clear. Up to Wisniewski, left wing side. Gains the red line. He'll send it. Flint goes for a change on the dump in. One on two. Good stick by Palacio. Ann Arbor still able to get a shot away, though. Face-off controlled by Ann Arbor. Bryce Moe forced them into a bad shot, though. Now Carpenter with it. He'll send it the length of the ice and on net. Icing the other way now with 13:51 remaining. Potter on to take the draw. Controlled by Flint, chipped into the corner, picked up by Ann Arbor. Trying to reverse flow, backhanded up the near side wall. Puck comes out of the zone, sent rink wide. Palacio will pick it up, and he'll circle the wagons behind his own net. Left now for Carpenter. Pausing. Pushes right wing side for Hinkson. Hinkson has some space. He'll carry. Across the blue line is where he stalls out. Turned over to Ann Arbor. Puck put just out of his reach. Icing the call again. 13-18 to go. Good opportunity here for Flint, as Ann Arbor has had an extended shift and can't make a change. Flint comes out with Gavin Rose, Blake Berger, and Blaine Gore up front to go with Meisner and Blevins on the back end. Let's see if they can capitalize. Controlled by Ann Arbor, but pressured by Gavin Rose. Gets a shot on net. Now Ann Arbor will have a chance to change. One back by Gavin Rose, but it gets turned over to Ann Arbor right away. Good speed backhanded, glove down, and a rebound saved by Noble. Loose puck still in front. Noble with a couple of extremely athletic saves there to keep Ann Arbor off the board. And that net one more time has come off its pegs. Great save there by Noble. We had a penalty there by Gavin Rose. Sorry about that. Missed that. Power play opportunity for Ann Arbor. He should make the fourth of the night for Ann Arbor. Blocker down by Noble. Gavin Rose in his 10 games played already has 26, now make it 28 penalty minutes, racking them up relatively quickly. Here's a chance for Ann Arbor. Loose puck in front. Knocked down. Palacio will pick it up. Miles in hot pursuit. Going stride for stride. Ann Arbor still in control. 35 seconds remaining in the penalty. Forced into the corner. He'll hold behind the Flint net. Thrown towards the slot. Nobody home. Goes all the way up to the point. Now from the circle. Lets one go. Hits a knee and goes into the far corner. Gore will chip it out. 20 seconds to go in the penalty. Walking. Now pushes it below the goal line. Up to the dot. Lets one go. And is able to find the back of the net. Making it a 2-2 ball game with 10:58 to go. Ann Arbor now 1 for 4 on the power play. Flint 1 for 1. You'd have to think Sooner or later, Flint's going to get another power play opportunity. Potter pushing up for Mo, left wing side, muscled off the puck. Not easy to do to Mr. Mo. Palacio with it now. Tried to push it through, hits a skate, bounces all the way back into the Flint end. Thrown towards the slot, but picked up by Palacio. Now Mo over to Hinkson. Met there by 3 Ann Arbor Wolverines. Outnumbered. Loses the puck. Flint will dump it. Sent behind the net. Or Ann Arbor will take control. They'll send it. Recollected by Carpenter. Tipped down the length of the ice. Or Ann Arbor will pick it up once more. In Carpenter's feet, didn't see it. Turned over, shot right into the chest of Alex Noble. 9:37 to go. Not with us tonight is assistant coach Joe Barry, who's competing in the Pond Hockey National Championships this weekend. Best of luck to Coach Joe. I think they got a win today, and that's what I heard. The Pylons. Berger chips it into the corner. Gore trying to pick it up now. He does. Throw towards the slot for Gavin Rose. He scores! Gavin Rose able to find the back of the net. Making it 3-2 Flint. And a shout out to Ava Garvalia for hitting the goal horn right on cue. I didn't even have to tell her. She just did it. She knows. And as we mentioned, Flint needed a power play. They were due, and here it comes. With 8:15 to go, Flint getting a power play opportunity. Already 1 for 1 tonight is Flint. They'll win it back. Carpenter with it. Holding at the blue line, pushes it to Baxa. Cycling it down for Gore. Back up to Baxa one more time. Goes rink wide, but turned over. 2-on-1 the other way. If Baxa can get back, it's 2-on-2. Lets one go over the top of the net and into the protective netting with 7:51 to go. Gavin Rose will take it for Flint. He'll win it back to Bryce Moe. Stutter steps, goes the other direction. But met there at the red line. Potter forced to pick up a loose puck. Now Hinkson has it knocked off of his stick. Back for Potter now. Through the neutral zone. To the left wing circle. He'll pause. Try to push it up to Moe. Moe gets it. He'll backhand it back deep. Rimmed around, hits a stanchion, and goes out of the reach of Hinkson. Trickles down the length of the ice. Noble will leave it for Placio. Winding it up, less than 1 minute to go in the power play. Placio leaves it for Hinkson. Tried to push it right wing side for Gavin Rose. Hits a leg. They need to regroup and do it again. Bryce Moe with it now, left wing side. He'll send it deep. Potter's there to put on the pressure in the near side wall. Battle ensues. Puck comes free in favor of Ann Arbor. Glove down by Hinkson, but then knifed away. Flint regrouping in the neutral zone. They'll send it deep. Less than 30 seconds in the power play. Loose puck picked up by Bryce Moe. He'll send it behind the Ann Arbor cage. Lifted the length of the ice. 10 seconds remaining in the power play. Flint more than likely not going to get a final push here. Penalty expires. Meisner has it. Over to Carpenter. Now up to Pollock. Right wing side across the blue line. Takes a hit but gets it deep. Here's a chance now for Wisniewski. Knocked off his stick. Into the corner. It's Melody. Ann Arbor picking up a loose puck, and they'll come out of their own end. 2-on-3, backhanded. Tried to leave it, left it for Pollock instead. He'll lift it. Clear the zone, 5:35 remaining. Ann Arbor has it now, up their right wing side. Tried to leave it at the blue line, met there by Meisner. Sent into the left wing corner. Tried to backhand it towards the slot. Met there by both Pollock and Carpenter. Flint able to clear. No ice. Picked up by Carpenter. Rims it. Tried to get it for Pollock out of his reach. Pollock lays a good hit. Loose puck goes to Miles. Still with it, right wing side. Lost it at the blue line. Now Baxa leaves it for Carpenter. Assessing the situation. Pushes it to Meisner. Thrown back behind the Ann Arbor net. Took a funny hop. And came right back out in front. Quick shot by Jung. Save made. Off the glass, kept in by Placio. He'll send it into the near side corner. Loose puck picked up by Gavin Rose. Now chipped down deep by Hayden Rose. Gavin Rose knocked to the ice, no call. Sent the length of the ice, no icing. Ann Arbor goes for a whole change. Placio trying to wind it up. Gets it to Baxa, who will push it the rest of the way down the ice. 3:33 remaining in the period. Here's Berger with it. Hits the brakes behind the net. Tries to push it to the slot for Gore. Here's a chance now for Hayden Rose. Shot save made. Loose puck in front. Push to the side. That net has come off down at the far side now with 3:18 to go. Face off to the right of the Ann Arbor goaltender. It's Gavin Rose on to take the draw. Wins it cleanly to Gore. Cycled into the corner, trying to get it to Berger, but loses the foot race. Ann Arbor with it now, behind their own net. Knocked down at the red line, met there by Gore and Gavin Rose. Loose puck now in favor of Ann Arbor. They're across the blue line. Back towards the slot, backhanded open, top shelf. Score. With 2:44 to go. They tie it back up. Good puck movement by Ann Arbor. Led to an open man backdoor who's able to put it up and over the top of Alex Noble. Can't get it any higher in the net than that one. 2:38 to go in the period. 3-3 the score. Palacio kicks it up to his stick and then sent the length of the ice. Hinkson first on it for Flint. Ann Arbor rims it. Moe is there. Keeps it deep. Battle ensues with Hinkson. Now for Potter. Up to Palacio. Trying to work it towards the slot. Turned over. Luckily, 2-on-1 the other direction. Puts it out of reach, though. And they're unable to capitalize on the opportunity. In the slot, lets one go. Noble with the save. Some extracurriculars following the whistle. No penalties, though. 1:43 remaining in the period. Wisniewski on to take it. One back by Ann Arbor. Sent behind the net. Thrown towards the slot. Here's another chance. Blocker down by Noble. And that net has come off again. We said it was going to be a problem this whole period, and it sure is. Controlled by Flint. But kept in at the blue line by Ann Arbor. Thrown towards the slot, unable to connect. Backhanded into the corner. Hayden Rose is there, putting on the pressure. Able to squirt free from Wisniewski, who drops it. Has to turn back for it. Now Miser putting the pressure on, creates a loose puck for Hayden Rose. Hayden Rose tries to flip it up the near side wall, but doesn't get enough on it. Kept in at the blue line. Wristed over the top of the net. Less than a minute to go. Good stick by Meisner. Creates a loose puck for Pollock to slap out of the zone. 40 seconds to go in the period. This one just has enough steam to get over the far goal line with 39 seconds remaining, icing the call. Ann Arbor wins it cleanly. Redirected. Great save made by Noble. Playing catch on the left wing side. Here's another chance now. They send it off the mark. 20 seconds to go. Steiger trying to create some space. Off the post. Still loose. Now covered by Noble. with 12.9. .9 to go in the period. Four seconds remaining. This period will come to a close. 3-3 tie after 40 minutes of play. We're going to head back to the locker room and regroup for a fantastic third period. You're watching Flint Hockey on the Blue Chip Sports Network. Welcome back to the third period. Getting set to go here. 3-3. The score after 40 minutes. Case of who wants it more here tonight from Crystal Fieldhouse. Gavin Rose on to take it. And away we go. One back by Ann Arbor. They're in control. Push towards the slot. Save made by Noble. Chance for Gavin Rose. Shot blocked in front. Did find the back of the net. However, it was thrown in with a hand. Goal waved off immediately. Almost exciting. But instead the faceoff goes all the way down in front of Alex Noble. Won by Ann Arbor, but turned over to Flint and kept in at the blue line. Thrown in on Alex Noble, forced to make a save. Apologies, a few technical issues on our side. Back online now. Ann Arbor in control behind the Flint net. Try to throw it towards the slot, nobody home. Ricochets rink wide. Up to the blue line, not quite out. Hayden Rose pushing it up now to Hinkson. Tried to push it along himself, but got it turned over instead. Here's Mo with it. Into the corner. Here's a chance now for Berger. Great save made. Good chance on the near side. Unable to tuck it home. Blaine Gore with it. Has it knocked off his stick in the neutral zone. Now Palacio tries to tiptoe through the center ice logo. Chipped into the corner. He'll pick up his own loose puck. Now Berger picking up a loose one. Taps the brakes, tries to get it up to Wisniewski. Goes to Palacio instead. Now in his feet, he still has it. Try to push it over to Gore, bounces over his stick, turned over. Sticked aside by Alex Noble, and that loose puck will go up and over the glass. 16:32 to go in the period. 50-50 puck. Flint with it. Backs up, pushing it along. Ann Arbor in control, though. They'll carry out left wing side. Brendan Miles giving chase. Contact made in front of the Flint bench. Ann Arbor still in control, thrown towards the slot. Save made by Noble. Loose puck still there. Bounces into the other corner now. Jung with it. Trying to find some space. He'll chip it up and out. Penalty upcoming to both Flint and Ann Arbor. Will skate 4-on-4. For the first time tonight. Meisner in the box for Flint. Here's Palacio. Through the neutral zone, gets it up to Blaine Gore. Good look there. And a great defensive play to knock it off his stick, stopping an opportunity. Here's a chance now for Palacio. Broken stick for Ann Arbor. It's 4-on-3 for the moment. Turned over at the blue line. 2-on-1 the other direction. Here's a chance right wing side. Couldn't handle it. Lost it into the corner. Cleared out now. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Turned over to Gavin Rose. Left wing side, top of the circle. Lets one go. Save made. Gavin Rose, very dangerous when you give him an opportunity like that. Unfortunately, he couldn't bury it that time. Noble with the save in front. Rebound picked up by Hayden Rose. Reversing flow, he'll push it up to Gavin Rose. Trying to chip it along for Hinkson. Turned over to Ann Arbor. They'll cycle it deep. Still in control near side. Now at the blue line, lets it fly about 15 feet over the top of the net. .14-12 to go in the game, in regulation that is. Face off to the left of Alex Noble. Potter's on to take it. Turned over at the blue line. 2-on-2 back the other way. Shot well off the mark. Rebound bounces all the way out. Regrouping in the neutral zone is Ann Arbor. Chipping in, Garner back to get it. Reverses flow for Carpenter. He'll hold. Penalties expire. Both teams back to full strength. Hinkson has it. Trying to dance in the neutral zone. He'll still have it. Stutter step lets one fly just off the mark. Knocked down by Carpenter. Loose puck. It's Jung with it. He'll rim it. Picked up by Ann Arbor on the full far side. They'll go behind their own net, up and out right wing side. Met there by Blevins, forced to chip it. Meisner is there. Regrouping is Ann Arbor in the neutral zone. They'll dump it on net. Noble forced to glove it down. Holding at the blue line. Trying to cycle down the right side wall. Battle ensues instead. Now it'll trickle free. Only for a moment, though, held there. Loose puck to Ann Arbor. From the point, lets one go just off the mark. Blevins trying to clear, unable to do so, kept in. Now he'll get it out. Lifted up and gloved by Noble. 11:57 to go in the period. Who's going to dig deep here? Who's it going to be? Less than 12 to go in regulation. Who's going to be the big hero? And put their team ahead. Face-off controlled by Ann Arbor. Off the mask of Noble. Here's a chance now. Here's Pollock. All alone into the corner. Trying to get it towards the slot. Met there by two Ann Arbor Wolverines. Wisniewski coming up with a loose puck. Tried to wrap it around. Unable to get it home. Cleared out. And all the way down the ice. Picked up by Ann Arbor. Here's a break now, left wing side, trying to cut towards the middle. Met there by Palacio, forced to go wide. Turned over. It's Gavin Rose with it. Left wing side, he has Gore and Berger. Lets a shot go off the chest pad. Rebound not quite there for Berger, picked up by Ann Arbor. They'll clear the zone. And get it down the length of the ice. Picked up by Gardner, reversing flow, trying to reverse flow for Carpenter. Now gets it up to Berger. Ahead to Gavin Rose, now over to Gore. Left wing side. Rose is driving. Just out of his reach. Turned over to Gore in the slot. A dangerous spot to turn it over to Blaine Gore. Fortunately for Ann Arbor, Gore unable to find the back of the net that time. 10:04 remaining in the third period. Flint calling on some fresh personnel. Potter, Hinkson, and Moe up front to go alongside with Hayden Rose and Grayson Meisner on the backside. One straight back to the Ann Arbor goaltender. 10 minutes flat now remains. One more time back to Ann Arbor. They're in control. Chipped up, not quite out. Glove down by Meisner. Now they'll get it out. Here's a break. 2-on-1. Lost it in his skates. Bryce Moe chipping it up and out. Here's a chance now for Potter. Right wing circle. He has Hinkson in the slot. Tried to backhand it, save made. Stretch pass, no ice. Meisner first on it for Flint. Takes a hit in the process, but Flint able to clear the zone. Ann Arbor will chip back in as they regroup. Picked up by Meisner, trying to rim it one more time. Puck bounces towards the slot. Luckily, they're able to clear. Bryce Moe with it now. Has Hinkson with him. Muscled off the puck into the corner. Hinkson delivering a hit now. Now here comes Brendan Miles. Hits the brakes, goes the other direction, pushes back up to Carpenter. One more time for Miles. Trying to carry into the corner. Leaving it for Hinkson. Squeezed off the puck there, picked up by Ann Arbor. They'll clear left wing side. They'll carry. Across the ice. And into the Flint end, circling. Turned over near the blue line. Flint able to clear. 8:36 remaining in the period. Dumped in deep. Carpenter will pick it up there. Taking a look, trying to get it to Moe. Just out of his reach, kept in by Ann Arbor. Shot save made by Noble. Puck into the corner now towards the slot. Out of reach. Here's a chance for Baxa if he can get there fast enough. 1-on-2. He's got Jung with him. Hits the brakes at the dot. Curling. Has a trailer and Miles. He'll just chip it into the corner. Baxa picking up a loose puck again here. Tried to push it towards the slot. Unfortunately turned over. Out of the zone. Palacio with it. Up to Baxa at the red line. Pushing it back to the defensive partners once more for a regroup. Turned over. Ann Arbor will dump it. 7:50 to go. Meisner picking it up. He's got some space. Takes a look. Tried to get it to Jung. Didn't see the Ann Arbor Wolverine standing right there. Into the Flint territory. Left wing side. Tried to throw it towards the slot. Out of reach. Wesley Jung gains the red line. He'll send it into the corner. Wisniewski, first man pressure. And he'll pick up the loose puck. Turned over to Ann Arbor. Now they'll carry out of the zone right wing side. Into the Flint end. Dipsy do. Here's a chance now. Great save made by Alex Noble. Bottom of the left wing circle, thrown to the slot. Bottom of the circle once more, now behind the net. Trying to center it. Can't find the space. Now they center it. Unable to control it. Flint will clear. 6:30 remaining in the period. Here comes Riley Melody with first man pressure. Now Berger, second man pressure. He'll just keep on going. Across the blue line, gets a shot save made by Noble. 6:16 to go in the period. Face-off controlled by Ann Arbor. Top of the right wing side, blockered down by Noble. A diving Gore able to clear the zone, and a hand pass with 6:03. .603 to go. Face-off coming all the way back down into the Flint end. Controlled by Ann Arbor, but Palacio was there. Creates a turnover. Gavin Rose tries to rim it out. Kept in at the blue line. And up and over the netting, 5:52. Ann Arbor wins the draw again. They'll go D-to-D at the blue line. But chipped up and out, and once again over the glass. Sydney Speck has joined us in the booth for the first time tonight. Gavin Rose on to take the face-off. Controlled by Flint. Cycled behind the back of the net. Palacio will pick it up there. Pushed up for Gore, now for Berger. Out of his reach, though. Gore trying to keep it deep, unable to do so. Puck will trickle out. Flint regrouping. Here's Rose with it. Left for Berger. Now Gavin Rose one more time, pushed to the wall. Now thrown towards the slot. Looking for Gore. Didn't quite make it. .4:59 remaining. Face-off will come back down to the Ann Arbor end. Brennan Miles will take it for Flint. He's got Baxa and Jung with it. One back by Ann Arbor. Jung delivering a hit. Unable to gain the puck, though. Miles able to take it over, and they'll regroup. Sent back in. Behind the net. Ann Arbor will wait. Flushed out the right wing side. They try to go up and over the top. Met there by Blevins. Circling in the neutral zone. Here they come now on the attack. Lets one go off the mark. Puck bounces out near side wall. And it's Meisner with it. Dancing through the neutral zone, gets the top of the circle, lets one go off the blocker. Rebound into the corner. Miles picks the pocket, cycles it back to his D. Trying to regroup, it turned over to Ann Arbor instead. Centering. Unable to capitalize. Still in control behind the Flint net. Flint looking to make an exit here. Here's a chance now for Miles. He'll carry out, hooked, but still in control. Right wing side, loses the handle, has to hit the brakes at the top of the circle. He'll go for a change. Potter's over the wall for him. Sent down low, Carpenter's there. Carried into the slot, nobody home. Still with it. Behind the net, turned over now, Flint with it. Trying to clear, unable to get enough mustard on it, still in. Still trying to clear, turnover instead. Ann Arbor takes a shot. Off the mark, now behind the net. Here's Carpenter with it. Flint now clears but turned over. Ann Arbor will regroup. .2:30 to go. Here's Mo with it, trying to get it to Hinkson. Unable to control it, he'll just send it deep. Pollock delivering a hit. Puck kept in at the blue line. Wisniewski in hot pursuit. Ann Arbor now able to carry out, under 2 to go. Trying to stick handle to the center. Here's a chance now for Ann Arbor. Loose in front. Here's another chance. Save made by Alex Noble. Great save made by Noble to keep this score tied with 1:41 to go. .50-50 puck goes in favor of Ann Arbor. They have it at the point. Pushing it behind the net, centering. Nobody home. Flint able to dump it. Just off the mark. This is going to go for an ice. Gavin Rose on to take it. He'll win it back. Here's Rose with it again, trying to push it over to Gore. Gets to the blue line. He'll send it. Ann Arbor going D to D in their own end. Now here they come, left wing side, 2-on-2. Thrown towards Noble, but just wide. Loose puck goes in favor of Flint. Then turned over momentarily. Bad spot to turn it over there. 10 feet from the net. Blocker to side by Noble. 35 seconds remaining. Behind the net, Palacio will pick it up. Gore keeping it in at the blue line. He'll let one go. Save made. Ten seconds remaining. One final push from Ann Arbor. 3. Save made by Noble. Keeps it moving. And the third period will come to a close. This one's going to go to overtime. Overtime is played 3-on-3. If I'm not mistaken, Flint's 1-1 in overtime. 1 win, 1 loss on the season. Goaltenders will switch ends. And Flint coming out with Potter, Gore, and Palacio. Ann Arbor in control. Possession, the name of the game in overtime. Hang on to the puck as long as you can. Wait for your opponent to make a mistake. Gore pressuring. Palacio and Potter sitting back. I think we may have lost our cameraman because it ain't moving. Our apologies. Ann Arbor in control. Blocker to side. And up and over the glass. 4:01 to go. Here's a chance now. Gavin Rose with it. Pumps the brakes. Shoots. Save made. .349 to go in overtime. Gavin Rose on to take it. Controlled by Ann Arbor. 2-on-1 rush. Carpenter sits back. Hinkson trailing. Loose puck. Under Noble. He's not sure where it is. It's underneath him. Great chance for Ann Arbor. An even better save by Alex Noble. Personnel change for Flint. Miles backs on Placio on. One back by Ann Arbor. They have it now at center. Curling back, buying some time and space. Backs are giving pressure. Sent into the corner. Placio was there. He'll pick it up. Buying time and space himself. He'll hold. Up to Miles. Taking his time. Leaves it for Placio. Across the blue line. Boxa goes for a change. It's Gavin Rose on. Placio with it. Over to Miles. Trying to get it to Gavin Rose, but picked up by Placio. Curling to the slot for Gavin Rose. Save made. And here comes Ann Arbor. That's one go over the top of Noble. They'll regroup. Top of the circle. Here's a chance shot. Crossbar. Here's another break. 2-on-1. Pulls it back. Lets it go. Shot, score. And this one will end. The 4-3 final. In overtime. Fantastic back and forth game that saw the lead exchange hands a couple of times. Sees U of M Ann Arbor on top, 4-3. These two teams will be back at it tomorrow night. This time down in Ann Arbor. More specifically, they'll be playing in Canton at Arctic Edge. 8 o'clock, the puck drop tomorrow night. We'll hope you'll join us then. 4-3 the final. You've been watching Flint Hockey on the Blue Chip Sports Network. Have a good night.